What is up, guys? Psycho here with 3R8 Gaming, coming at you with another video about how I record my sound. Audio is a big topic for me. I'm an audiophile, so good sound is very important. If you've ever watched a video where video quality was bad, you can bear it. If audio quality is bad, it's terrible and you just can't even watch. So audio is a very important thing when recording video. So I will be talking about VoiceMeeter, which is an application I use to split my audio channels. I'll also be talking about how I record through Dxtory. VoiceMeeter is a free program. Dxtory is not. But I felt like the ability to record on 3 different audio channels was well worth the $20 price. And I'll get into that later. But right now, what I would like to tell you is how to set up VoiceMeeter. Once you've downloaded it, here, it's free. As you can see, gaming applications or commercial applications, whatever. It's a free download, and it is super awesome. So kind of what it does is it breaks up all your inputs into different channels and then outputs them either separate or together. I have this set up as well with my mic in line 1. Instead of a hardware, we're actually going to download another piece of free software that they have that makes a virtual input act as a hardware input. And then you have your virtual input of the rest of your computer sounds. And then it outputs it to 2 different tracks, which in my case is my headphones and then my recording software or whatever you have. Pretty much everything in your computer will go out through this one no matter what. So one thing you're actually going to have to do is go over to the virtual cable as well and go down to the download here and download that as well. And it shows here that in your sounds it's going to add some more cables. If you do donate, you will be able to get more of those, which is phenomenal. So I'll show you here how it kind of works in junction with my computer. So I'm going to go to Open Playback Devices. And when you do download VoiceMeeter, you'll have to restart your computer and you won't be able to hear anything until you go and make sure that the VB Audio VoiceMeeter val is set to your default. Once you do that, then you'll be able to hear this video, you'll be able to hear all of your sounds. Until then, you won't. And then when you download the other program, go into, it will be this cable output. So you're going to have a whole bunch of new things in here, and that's kind of scary, but that's okay. That's what we're doing here. So I'll show you in VoiceMeeter how I actually have my sounds set up. So in Hardware 1, I have my studio mic, which you can rename right here. So I can keep my mics separate and I know which one's which. So in number 1, studio mic. Perfect. And then you can see when I talk, it actually comes through this channel. And if I wanted to listen to my own voice, which I don't, I would click A. The A track goes through to my headphones, which I have selected here. If I had speakers on my desk, I could also select them, and it would go through both. So A track is that. B track is the virtual out, which is this. It will replace your computer as a virtual speaker, is what your computer will hear as its own sounds. The second one, you're going to want to select that cable output, VB audio cable. And that will take you to, that will make all of your Skype or Dxtory or Curse channels, all the chat will come through there. And to set that up, we'll just go into Discord and settings. So here in settings, then go to voice and make sure your output device is that virtual cable. So VB audio virtual cable. And then now, if I go into a chat with people or music per se, you'll see it coming in on that second track. So that's something to get this one working. And then if it was coming from any game or browser that was set to go through my computer sounds, it would come through this track. So like, as you can see there, it's not ridiculously loud. I can manually adjust the volume for all things, even the hard outputs. So this is why I use VoiceMeeter, is just so I can break up all my audio channels to be able to have that control. I'm gonna leave this. So why I use that is for Dxtory. And Dxtory also gives me the freedom to record all of those audio tracks separately. So when I'm recording, I have typically set my 1 for my studio mic, my 2 for that virtual cable, which is my chat channel, and then my computer sounds. So it will record all 3 of these or more as whatever sounds you guys want. In my recordings that are actually that, I can right click on the video file itself and say extract audio stream, and it'll bring out all 3 of the audio channels themselves. And then I can plug them into Adobe Premiere or whatever you want to use. And I'm able to edit them individually. I can equalize or normalize them individually without distorting the other channels. If I want to remove my whole voice and my chat channel voice, I can still have all my in-game sounds perfectly fine. If I want to censor anything somebody else in my chat says, or something stupidly I said, easily can be done. And that is a huge feature. Dxtory is not free. It is $20, but I believe that functionality alone was worth the price. I was willing to pay that to be able to get this freedom. Something else about Dxtory is it has a codec, which is the compression of the video, and that was something hard for me to understand which one I should use. And so I'll actually be making a video on that one in the next bit. So if you're interested in seeing, I've got a lot of footage here of footage filmed in Rust of different codecs. So I'm gonna be placing them in order. It'll be great. Also, if you want to join us at 3RA Gaming, I'll have a link down in the description below, so you guys can get an instant invite to our 3RA Gaming channel. We've got a decent amount of people. This is still pretty early in the morning. But if you want to join a community of people, we're really into Factorio right now. That's where a lot of our people have been joining from, but we play all sorts of different games. We'd love to have you. But this is Psycho with 3RA Gaming, and this is how I record my audio. Thanks for watching. Peace.